2020 was such a great year. Let's see, it was a good year for Minecraft, Steve was in Smash Bros, and the cave update was announced. It was a good year for Star Wars. We got some of the best Star Wars stuff since Empire. It was a good year for me because I don't have to leave my bed to go to class, and best of all, I have an excuse to stay inside, be antisocial, and play Mario Bros all day. So why is everyone freaking out over 2020? It was such a great year.
Oh, you're senators. I'm not going to answer the question because the question is
just this radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, did you use the word smart? You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me.
Before this video begins, nobody loves me. Subscribe now. December 2019, where we got this train wreck. And this train wreck.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm just gonna be playing Minecraft.
And Trump was about to get impeached for asking the president of Ukraine for Fortnite cheat codes. There are reports of a pneumonia-like virus in Wuhan, China, but that can't be too important, and the Democratic debates are at their height. Some of the candidates are billionaires that just bought their way into the race because they have nothing better to do with their lives. A lot of them are old enough to be at risk for unidentified Wuhan pneumonia, and some of them have initials that spell out PP butt. On New Year's Eve, everyone is celebrating because we've all just wasted another year of our lives and we get to do it again. Except this time, it's a new decade, so I finally get to accomplish my New Year's resolution of getting a consistent sleep schedule. I give up, I'll just do it next decade. But enough about my disappointing existence, back to... The impeachment stuff is still going on. Perfect segue to wildfires. Wildfires are destroying the continent of Australia and the country of Australia. I'm a comedic genius. And if it had happened any other year, it would have been important. Unless that year was 1894, because that's the year they invented cornflakes. I mean, did we really just move on from this? Is this still happening? Are there still wildfires? I bet there are. We've just gotten so hung up on other events like Minecraft Steve and Super Smash Bros. So we're gonna move on from the fires, just like the rest of the world did. Moving on from wildfires to missiles. It's the end of the world. Tensions are rising between the U.S. and Iran after Qasem Soleimani, I think I said that right, some kind of military leader or something, I don't know, he's just important, was killed by a U.S. airstrike. They shot some missiles back and forth, and Iran unintentionally shoots down a plane that they thought was a U.S. attack, but turned out just to be a passenger plane that didn't even have to do with America. It was flying from Ukraine to Canada. World War III almost started, so let's move on to the interesting stuff. If you thought all that was bad, how about a deadly virus? Don't worry, it's not in America yet. Time to panic! It all happened so fast. First we hear reports of the virus in China, and my social studies teacher is just like, oh, don't worry about it, guys. The only problem now is the stock market. And that turned into a 45-minute lecture about the economy, and I don't pay attention in school. I am going to college pretty soon. This YouTube thing better work out. Then the next week my school closes for 2 weeks for cleaning, and next thing we know it's the apocalypse. Guys, I know it sounds bad, but at least we still have Clone Wars.
Have you heard of the Martez sisters arc?
You know what? We're all trapped inside, toilet paper's just gone, Karens and anti-maskers are running wild in the streets, and the Black Widow movie got delayed. Siri, remind me to buy toaster waffles for my apocalypse bunker. The pandemic is destroying life as we know it, but if you want to stay positive, at least we have John Krasinski's Some Good News. I'm glad I bought those toaster waffles. Remember when we were told that wearing a mask probably wouldn't do anything, and it's just not necessary? Hey, at least now I can show my face while wearing a hat and it looks somewhat normal. This pandemic has just changed so much. First, it was just nothing, unless you're one of those nerds who actually cares about the stock market, and then it was the apocalypse, and now even Biden supporters are breaking the rules. They do realize they're still in a pandemic, right? I mean, it's better than this, but they're still on top of each other. There has been no vaccine approved yet, so it's just the information that's changing. If this happened in April, you'd assume they were college kids in Jacksonville, Florida. I have to say, the funniest part about this is that both China and Italy, which were the countries with the most cases before, are actually doing relatively well right now. And so at this point, it's not about where the virus just happened to end up, because it's ended up everywhere by now. You can clearly tell who's doing a bad job here. The good old US of A. Liberty and justice and then death for all, yeah. What's even funnier is that the president is saying we only have the most cases because we're doing so much testing. Is this guy for real? Oh, but don't worry. I'm sure Joe Biden can save us. He just needs to beat Joe Biden, apparently.
I'm going to beat Joe Biden.
I hear Joe Biden is ahead in the polls, but you never know. Joe Biden could still pull through. Wowee, it's almost like I planned a segue to the election. Guess what? Kanye West is also running for president. Just who we needed. At this point, Max Scherer could run for president, and it wouldn't be out of the ordinary, which is just really saying something, because, like, that's Max Scherer.
Excuse me, sir, do you know where this is?
Yeah, Cape Cod.
Personally, I'm voting for Jay Schlatt. Are you fucking kidding me? I just cast my ballot. Then we hit one of the most important events in history. On April 4th, 2020, I uploaded my first video. It was Oh yeah, that was also the day of the Beirut explosion. 2020 fucking sucks, man. But enough about my disappointing existence. Back to the debates. Oh boy.
The mayor of Moscow's wife gave your son $3.5 million.
That's
What
not
did he
true.
do to deserve it?
None of that is true.
Oh, really? He didn't
Totally,
get
No,
$3.5 million?
Mr. President.
totally discredited. And by the way,
Well, wait, he
let's
didn't get
talk-
$3.5 million, sir?
Mr. Vice President.
Would you shut up, man? Listen,
Politics. One of these people is going to be the next president. Just let that sink in. Let's talk about murder hornets. They exist. What else do you want me to say? They're murder hornets. TikTok, everyone's favorite social media app. Satan, I promise, that was just a joke. Listen, I'm not completely up to date on this whole TikTok ban thing, but it seems like every time I hear more news on this, it's about to be banned. And here we are months later, and it's still on the App Store and getting reviews like this. I can't believe that it was the argument of, it steals your data that almost got it banned. Yeah, have you heard of Amazon? Alexa, do you work for the CIA?
No, I work for Amazon.
Yeah, sure, I believe that. The fact that TikTok hasn't been banned yet is more disappointing than the current political situation of the United States and Exalt's channel combined. But yeah, TikTok hasn't been banned yet, and it probably won't be anytime soon, if not ever. Let's talk console wars to take our mind off the crazy shit that's been happening. I'm a Nintendo gamer. F the next-gen consoles. I have Mario Bros. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, I don't give two shits, but from what I've seen, PS5 clearly wins. And it's not because of the games or the specs or the features, it's the fact that you can play every single Xbox exclusive on PC now. There's no reason to get an actual Xbox. I mean, unless you're a Mac person, in which case I feel sorry for you. Anyways, I'm not kidding either. Mario Bros. Will keep me occupied for the next 6 years. Okay, now on to stuff that actually matters. Something that will change the future forever, and something that the people decided on. That's right, I'm talking about the Minecraft Cave update. 2020 is saved. Oh yeah, there was also, like, an election. Cave update. I think that the vast majority of people aren't relieved that Biden won or devastated that Trump lost. For most people, they're just happy that there's one less thing they have to worry about. Hey, guys, politics, am I right?
What the hell?
No.
That's a great way to start a video.
Anyways, guys, Super
Yes,
Mario
we're
in real life,
recording.
yes
We're
or no?
recording
I
right
think
now.
it's kind of nice.
All right,
listen, Mr.
Yeah, so yesterday my ass smelled like mustard.
So yeah, Biden won the election, but that didn't stop Trump from throwing a fit and getting all of his tweets flagged for misinformation. That was pretty funny. I think he has the power to sue or recount, but who knows? We knew the election was going to be a mess, and we really won't know the final result until January. Oh, wait, what? There's a vaccine! 2020 sucks, but let's look on the bright side. Steve is in Smash Bros. Despite this being an absolute train wreck of a year, things seem to be getting a little bit better. The vaccine is coming after all, but I'll always have that apocalypse bunker just in case. Okay, this should be everything I need for the next few decades. Okay, so yeah, this video is a little different. I'm sorry, but I wanted to experiment with some different video types just because I mean I'm running out of ideas here. Okay, so yeah, let me know what you think of this whatever the fuck this video was. I don't know. And just tell me if if I'm not funny, just tell me and I'll stop. Also, I made a group channel with some friends of mine. Subscribe if you care. I honestly, I'm not really taking any of this seriously. This is meant to just be a place for me to fool around my friends, but if you guys like stupid, teenage, idiotic 12-year-old humor, 12-year-olds aren't teenagers. What am I saying? If you're one of the people who hasn't left my Discord server and you've been putting up with Mr. Chumbungulanus pinging everyone 15 times in a row daily, then you might want to subscribe because that's the kind of stuff we do. Also, sorry for just not uploading at all. I'm lazy. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Okay, bye. I'm gonna take a break until January, which doesn't mean I'm going to be uploading on January 1st. It means I'm going to start making a video on January 1st, which probably means that I'll have a video out by May. Okay, bye.